Hello, I'm Andy, and I'm going to read to you a monthly horoscope for May 2020. And this is for you coming from Leo. First, let me show you my email address. Here it is. And send me an email. This is my email address. If you would like to have a 90-minute session with me to know your next 9 years based on your date of birth and your time of birth. And you're looking at your palms as well. And I will show you how to formulate your own personal lucky lottery numbers, how to reach that supernatural energy, and a lot of other information as well, including how to get your next 9 years work for you. The first 15 days of May for you coming from Leo are going to be good enough. Good enough simply means that you're not going to lose out on anything, but neither is it going to be tremendously lucky. So keep all your dreams and aspirations to the level of 60% or so, and you'll be just fine. Talking about your job in the first 15 days of May, you're not going to lose your job, but neither are you going to see wonderful improvements of promotions and more money. So it's going to be a 60% job area. Work hard, show your bosses that you need them and that they need you. And that would be the way to do it in your job area. If you are in business, tell yourself that you're starting to show some profits to the tune of about 60%. And that should be good enough in the first 15 days because there are not enough planets to show the accumulation of doing things better and better. There will be ups and downs during this first 15 days where business is concerned, but you'll be just fine. You'll be able to do well enough. Now, going to business speculation. Well, the first 15 days for you are not all that fantastic. You don't want to risk business speculation, whether the stock market or the forex, whether the casino or lotteries or any other financial speculation areas. I would say if you have to go in very small. Stick to things like individual things like lotteries. That would be good enough. Don't go for the bigger stuff. Don't go to casinos. Not enough energy to get you going to bring some profits. If you find a new romance in the first 15 days, tell yourself that is good enough. There is opportunity and there is the chance to make things work. Don't look for spectacularness and don't look for a situation where that things can be perfect. There may be differences of point of opinion. Accept that because you always will be two individuals, whether you have a romance or whether you get married. Regarding your marriage, if you have an ongoing romance, tell yourself it'll go well enough. Well, it's you listening to me, so don't bring up issues that may be very touchy. And regarding travel plans, they are going to be on hold. So don't go into that area. And try not to show too much moodiness as well, where your ongoing romance is concerned. If you are married, things will be stable enough. Both of you will have realized that the difficulties the world is going through and you can't expect too much. Win the loyalty of your marriage partner by showing that you are committed to make things work where the marriage is concerned. That alone will be enough energy to make things happy. Now, your last 16 days of May for you coming from Leo, they are not going to be the good last 16 days of May. In fact, arguments and quarrels and unexpected problems are cropping up from everywhere. And so, where your job is concerned, the security has gone, the insecurity has entered, and anything can happen. You could be sacked or you could be fired. You may just lose the job or you may give it up on your own to look for a better one. Don't take such risks. There are very few little energy planets there on your favor. Most of them are against you. So it's better for you to just stay put where you are unless you are told to leave. And if you're told to leave, then you'll have a very difficult last 16 days of not being able to attach yourself anywhere. So work hard with the job you have in mind. In business areas, I would ask you not to be adventurous in the last 16 days of May. Otherwise, you can easily lose money or lose contracts. Don't be hasty or impatient. Don't look for shortcuts. Don't want to say and do things impulsively or make promises you can't keep in business. all that will be seen against you. Lie low and keep it going at the level of maybe 50 to 60% will do in the last 16 days of May. Where business speculation is concerned, I wouldn't be very excited for you. Play little lotteries by all means. Don't go to the casino. Don't go big in stock market or anything like that. Your energies for you coming from Leo are very little. And the last 16 days will easily show losses and money will slip through your fingers very fast. If you find a new romance in the last 16 days, be very cautious. Don't rush into it. I'm not saying for you to cancel it. You may find differences of opinion. You may find differences of what you're thinking about and planning. So tell yourself if you do like this new romance coming your way in the last 16 days of May, well, give it time because you're not going to be very happy with it for sure. If you have an ongoing romance already, it's going to be a very troublesome period this last 16 days. Anything from arguments, from provocation, from rebelliousness, from bringing up past problems, don't do anything of that, or you will just add more fuel to the fire, and then you may have even pushing your romance to breaking point. If you're married, tell yourself things are steady enough in the first 15 days. Don't want to now add problems in the last 16 days. So, how do you do that? By not showing argumentativeness, by not being demanding, by not being rebellious, by not bringing up past issues unnecessarily. So, let things lie. It's only the last 16 days which are not good for you at all. If you provoke this last 16 days, they can stretch your marriage to breaking point. Be very careful. So that's how you control your last 16 days. There's going to be trouble coming from here and there for you coming from Leo. Now, you coming from Leo, your lucky ages are going to be those of these ages I'm going to mention, they are going to escape problems and enjoy themselves more. And if you happen to be the ages of 21 or 30 or 39 or 48 or 57 or 66 or 75 or 84, then you'll have more luck than others and you'll be able to do extremely well in whatever you attempt to do in every area in this month of May. Your lucky dates are going to be, and if you are not of these ages, then get onto the line and send me an email, and let's see why and what's wrong with horoscope. Your lucky dates are going to be the 3rd, the 12th, the 21st, and the 30th. The 3rd, the 12th, the 21st, and 30th. Many little planets are all over the place during these 4 days and 4 nights, bringing the possibility of good news in one another, whether the job, the business, whether the speculation of business, or whether love, romance, marriage. Your lucky colors to wear would be the color yellow. Wear plenty of yellow if you can, and you will see that everything you do, the element of good luck will follow you. Colors represent the planets. So when you wear a good color, you get the representation of a good planet. That's how it works. The direction to face for the month of May would be north. So face north as much as you can to look for the inspiration, to look for the solutions in every area of your life, and you'll find them. Direction north would be very good for you. Now, this 90-minute session, you have to remind yourself that the next 9 years are going to be very important for yourself, the ups and downs. So knowing what's going to happen is more than half the battle won. And that's what I will do. Age by age, calendar year by calendar year, talk to you about your next 9 years. I'll give you a lot of information, your lucky colors, your lucky gemstones, your lucky days, your lucky directions. How to formulate your own personal lucky lottery numbers. I will teach you that. It's a system. And I will also show you how to reach that energy within you. Some call it the soul, some call it the guide, some call it the spirit. It's there. How do we connect to it is what I will teach you. So that you can be like some in the world, so spectacularly rich, so clever, so out of this world with their ideas, so famous, so glamorous. And you can be that. Why shouldn't you be able to do that? And I will show you and I'll point you the way over this next 9 years to try and make it happen for you at some level or another. So send me that email again, and here it is once more. Send me that email, and I'll reply to it as soon as I can. And we'll try and get this 90-minute session going, which will cost you USD $50. Well, I wish you the best of the month of May. Thank you and goodbye.